Okay, so today we are going to do a review of the life-changing magic of tidying up, the Japanese art of decluttering and organizing by Marie Kondo. I picked this book up at my local library. I'm about to return it. I just finished it because I ran a thrift store several years ago and it just seemed like I accumulated more and more stuff and I just need to do a whole purge of everything in my life. So the main premise of the book is advice on decluttering your home, and basically what you do is you ask, do the items that you have give you joy or not? And so her method, the KonMari method, separates everything into 4 categories, is to tidy by category, and she separates it into 4 major categories. Clothing, papers, miscellaneous items, which could be, like subcategories like electronics and cords that go with electronics, and then sentimental items, which are the hardest to let go. And you go in order, and I just want to I'll do a few examples of the clothes. So she has her own folding method. So these are all my shirts. And you can see her method is to fold vertically. And she has a bunch of videos online. And the beauty of this is you don't have things that are stuck on the bottom of your shelves. Because when you wear stuff, it goes into the washing machine, it goes right back on top. So you probably have a lot of clothing that you're just not wearing, or maybe it's damaged. And so when you fold this way and you go through everything, you end up tossing out a lot of things and you find out what you really value. And you also find out what you need. Like here, I realized I have way too many dark t-shirts. And I have a separate shelf for everything, shorts, long pants, long sleeve shirts. These are all my short sleeve. I have too many dark ones. So, you'll find that you have a bunch of stuff that you don't need, but also that a bunch of stuff that you do need. So that is clothing, and so I did that with all my clothing. And then with the papers, I had way too many papers for my business accumulated over several years. So I had, let's see. So these are all the papers I was left with. You just put everything together in one pile, and then you go through all the papers, all the clothing. Don't do it by room, everything you have in the house. So my stack of papers was actually this tall. And you can see now it's like, if I can get it, it's about like maybe 1 inch to 2 inches of papers. And before it was like literally maybe 2 feet of papers. And I'm still working on other categories like electronics and cords. But as you're putting those categories together, the first thing you do is you touch the item. Does the item bring you joy? Do you wear this item? Do you value this item? If you do, you keep it. If not, you toss it. And that will declutter quite a bit. So the joy thing was really important. The separating by category was really revolutionary. And the main thing is to get everything together and then do it all in one session. Don't do part of your clothes at one time. Don't do all your papers at one time. Get everything together. Everything you can find, because you're still going to find more clothes even after you do this whole process. And then do it all at once. And then you can also see the difference that it makes. And so my personal takeaway is it's a pretty good book. It's about changing the way that you, not only changing your belongings and what you keep, but how you see yourself and what you value. So I definitely recommend this book. It's probably about a 2-hour read, and definitely watch some of her videos online if you want tips on, how to actually fold the clothing, because I don't think it actually shows you in this book how to do that.